Hi guys, it's David Wynn from August University, and today we're going to talk HEX, Pulsechain, and the whole cryptocurrency market. So let's get to it. All right, guys, welcome back to August University. This is David Wynn, and it's literally 6 o'clock in the morning, but I'm going to bring you guys content because I love the people subscribe to my channel here. I love the Hexicans and anyone that's bullish on overall cryptocurrency. So let's get to it. I'm looking at nomics right now, and this is a breakdown of the current markets. Bitcoin is up 7.48 right now. So we're very bullish on Bitcoin, very bullish on Ethereum at a 9.85. Now with Hex dipping right now at negative 10%, basically, what I feel might be happening is people exchanging their Hex for Ethereum with the excitement of Ethereum. Not people that are staked, but people that are just holding it and looking to trade. Now, for me, I believe in Hex, and I believe it's going to continue to move forward. But people that are staking are the ones that really can't do any moves currently. So the whole thing about Hex is as long as you stake and hold, you're going to be rewarded for it. And those that emergency unstake are going to get penalized for it, right? So the whole market is looking great right now. This is, in my opinion, part two of the bull run. And things are making moves. Like Doge's up 12%. Everything's fired up. Now it all is based on movement of Bitcoin and Ethereum, right? So as long as we're bullish on Bitcoin and Ethereum, even Shiba Inu moved up 12%. So things are looking really, really amazing. And what's interesting right now is that this is the weekend. This does not normally happen on a Saturday or a Friday. So look for things to potentially calm down. But if we can stay bullish and continue going, then that's amazing. Now, what's happening with Hex? What's causing it to go down 10%, right? So let's take a look. So this is Hex chart here. This is the 30-minute chart. So you guys can see all-time high was around, let's go back here. So we're talking about just under 20 cents, okay? And then we kind of move downward a little bit. The hour chart might be more appropriate. So let's go. All right. And I might turn off my signals for a moment here. Turn them back on in a bit. So there we go. We had almost a 20-cent top, right? That's kind of the all-time high. Then we had some reduction down, and then back up again, some sideways movement. We had a big seller here, so a big sell off here, right? And then someone bumped back in. So I still believe that we're going to continue to move upward. So this might be some buying potential here as things continue to drop a little bit. I don't think this is going to last long. So personally, I'm going to be picking up a little bit more Hex, most likely today. If I turn my signals back on, this is a Lux Algo a tool that I use to get buy and sell signals. You don't have to necessarily be a trader, just get good entry point. So this would have been a strong entry point here and took advantage of it if you would have got in, or if you want to sell, it will actually pinpoint the best time frames to do so. So I'm not seeing a strong buy signal yet. I'm waiting for this to flip so I can kind of take action. Now you can also dollar cost average in here and just kind of go for it and just get a little bit at a time, okay? Buy a little bit of Hex today, get a little bit of Hex next week on the dips, okay? Or you just buy it that day and dollar cost average in and just set it and forget it, right? And then stake it, or decide to stake them all when after you accumulate a little bit more. Now let's actually look at Bitcoin here, right, and the hour chart. So Bitcoin is extremely bullish right now. We had a strong buy signal starting at 37,970, okay? And we're continuing to move upwards. And it stayed bullish and a strong buy even till now. So 43,708. So very, very bullish right now. Bulls are at 51.1% with the Lux control, which is telling me indicators or no indicators. If you look at this chart here, you can see things are moving upwards. Now, will it continue to remain that way? It can't continue to keep going up every single day because there might be a blow off top or something might happen where it happens too quickly and then the whole market collapses, right? So that could potentially happen, a big sell off, and then boom, we're back to some kind of bearish trend, right? So we want to continue going upwards, have a little bit of a sell off, and continue to go upwards towards the all-time high, previous all-time high, and then new all-time highs, right? Same thing if you look at Ethereum. I'm waiting to see Ethereum go on its own trajectory, right? But extremely bullish for Ethereum as well. Strong buy, and it's now currently at over 3,000. So if you look back, okay, I want to possibly move to the 4-hour chart here, just so I can see more in one space, right? So this is what happened before we hit that, that 2,000, and then we quickly within a month moved up to that towards that 3,000, almost 3,000 price point. Once we hit that close to that 3,000, we continued to go upwards up to 4,300. Okay, so this is looking very closely, right, to the momentum here, right? So if we can see this right here, very similar to right here. So if this is part 2 of the bull run, I can see it possibly matching here, moving upwards, right? Hopefully Elon Musk doesn't say anything negative about Bitcoin this time, even though Tesla and SpaceX is still holding a lot of Bitcoin, right? MicroStrategy just bought a lot more Bitcoin. Then we can get up to all-time highs and then continue to surpass that, right? Same with Bitcoin here. Let's go back. Bitcoin actually slowed down a bit earlier, right? But the chart's looking similar. So we can potentially be basically mimicking the previous bullish momentum here after a little bit of FUD and some negative discussion regarding cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, etc. Now, why am I showing you Bitcoin and Ethereum? Because I'm a holder of Bitcoin. I'm a believer of Bitcoin, Ethereum, super bullish on Ethereum. But for us Hexicans as well, I always like to look and compare to those, right? Hex is on its own trajectory, okay? Hex was not at all-time highs around that time frame, right? It was on its own trajectory. So it's on its own path. So you can't really mimic what a Bitcoin and Ethereum is doing, right? So while everyone else was bearish, Hex got all-time highs here. Can't even speak today. It's so early in the morning. I need a coffee. I'm gonna grab some water. But I think, in my opinion, not financial advice, I'm not a financial advisor here on the channel, that there's going to be a signal of a buy signal here. So I'm going to dollar cost average in a little bit more Hex. I'm still holding my Bitcoin, my Ethereum, obviously, because those are my long-term holds. Same with my Hex that's staked right now. But I'm going to dollar cost average in on some more Hex, because just keep this in mind, guys. The fact that the more ERC20 tokens you get, the more Ethereum, the more Hex you get, it's going to be duplicated on Pulse Chain as well. And I'm super excited for that. Okay. So if you guys want to know more about Hex, you can go to hex.com and start a stake after you buy some. To get Hex, you're going to go to Uniswap. Okay. Uniswap.com. Right. And then you can launch the app. And once you launch it, you need something called a MetaMask. So if you guys don't know about MetaMask and a wallet, then you need to find out. You watch my previous videos. But just go to MetaMask website, which I can include down below as well. But yeah, go to Uniswap, or you can go to 1inch. 1inch is a nice one as well. And I don't know why it's reading my BNB right now. But oh, because it has you could choose one network there. Okay, MetaMask. There you go. So 1inch is it's a really nice exchange as well, because you can compare to other exchanges and kind of see who has the best fees. So your most funds for your trades. Okay, I know why it's BNB, because I had it on BNB for a second there. So let's try again. You guys, you got to pay attention to this stuff and what you're doing. I'm in between Smart Chain, Ethereum, like all this stuff here. So just make sure you're on the right chain. So now that I'm on Ethereum, like I should be, right? It says you can save about $9 using 1inch with that exchange. But let's look at HEX. Okay, this trading pair, right? And it's going to compare. So basically the same price right now with Uniswap, okay? And you're going to need gas fees as well for any trades with HEX. So let's get back to more informational content. You guys can learn how to trade all that stuff on your own. If you go to hex.vision, Hex.vision is a website I've been looking at recently, and you can get very detailed information about Hex, what's going on. And if you guys didn't stake already, you can see who's staking what for how long. So these stakes are expiring, okay? And you want to pay attention to this stuff, right? So a big stake expired on August 1st. So let's look at the chart here. August 1st, okay? So there's a big stake unstaked at that point. And then potentially the day after, someone sold some and took some profit. Potentially, right? I'm not saying I'm a master of on-chain analysis or anything like that, but there was a dip there. So you can utilize this website to see when things are finalizing for stake. Big stakes are expiring, okay? So this another big stake is expiring on the 31st of August. A large one. Let's see, these are the big candlesticks of large stakes that are expiring, okay? So this will help you get informative information of when you maybe should be getting in, and then waiting till after they unstake, see if there's a price dip, and then dollar cost averaging in, or just buying the dip, okay? So this is huge. You see a lot of transparent information here, right? You can even see who's paying penalty fees. If someone emergency unstakes or unstakes early, they're not doing what they say they're going to do, then more of that allocation is going to go towards the other holders, okay? So this is an amazing website. So you can see a lot happening in the next few months for giant stakes unstaking. Okay, so the next one would be August 31st, September 30th, October 30th. So those would be the prime times to kind of buy in. That being said, I believe that Hex is going to quickly move upwards to the 50 cents and then $1 by next year. That's just me. I could be completely off. You guys can think I'm nuts, but excuse me. I really believe it can happen. I know there needs to be more crypto adoption, but I think we do have enough potential out there as a number 3 market cap coin to get there. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, okay? But most of these websites like CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap will not show Hex as one of the leaders, and that's unfortunate, okay? Because Hex is doing big things. Now, with the Pulsechain Ethereum fork, We're going to get duplications of HEX and anything ERC20, as well as I think you're going to get rewarded for having Ethereum as well. So if you choose to just hold Ethereum, that's fine too. You're going to get rewarded with Pulse airdrop. Okay. I recently donated some and sacrificed some to the cause, and I'll be getting airdropped some Pulse chain. So I'm excited about that. Super excited about that. So Richard Hart has been pretty active on interviews recently, and I'm excited about that. Some people don't like him. I really like what Richard Hart is doing. I think he's a genius, to be honest. He's a little eccentric sometimes, but it is what it is. But yeah, I'm waiting to see some price action here, so I can literally buy the dip here. It's actually a good time now. I didn't get a strong buy signal yet, but I missed the opportunity on this dip here. So I'm kind of checking things out, and on a good opportunity, I'm going to be buying a little bit more, allocating some more HEX. Okay, you want to watch the market. You don't want to just rush into things. But I'll be accumulating more as it continues to possibly dip. And if it doesn't dip, then I'll just continue holding what I have in HEX right now. So if you guys are bullish on HEX, please comment down below that you're bullish. If you're excited about Pulse Chain like I am, then and you believe that we're going to the moon, I believe that we are. I'm excited about that. Comment below as well. And if you guys didn't already do so, please subscribe. I'm up 6 o'clock in the morning getting this content for you guys. So please subscribe to the channel. Some of the resources that I'm using here, TradingView. I'm using Lux Algo indicators to get these buy and sell signals, which I use for stock market, crypto, etc. And you don't have to use them for day trading or anything, which they do work for day trading. But if you just want to know when to get in, it's a great tool. I have 20% off coupon for Lux Algo. If you guys want to use that, I'll have the links down below. And I have other videos on Lux Algo as well. And so I'm using TradingView, Lux Algo, and this other website you want to utilize is called Nomics. Nomics gives you the real market cap, right? The real market cap. And also, this website here is called hex.vision, where you can get very, very detailed information, okay? I'll show you some more here. You can see exactly the total amount of HEX, total circulating HEX, right? All the informations that's going on with HEX. Total HEX locked about 9%, okay? I'd like to see this number increase to have more staking, and I think that's going to continue. You can even see the average staked days here. I noticed the average dipping a little bit. Average is about 2,750 days is the average stake right now. Okay, it's a little bit lower than it was, as you guys can see. All right, and there's some more on-chain data here for the staking. So you definitely utilize this website, and just know that if there's a large amount that's going to be unstaked, they may actually take some profit. So just know that when you see these big candlesticks here, wait for it and then buy up the dip if they decide to sell. Okay, it could be a couple days after, etc. Okay, depending on the market. So this is David Wynn, August University. Hopefully you enjoyed my video on the cryptocurrency charts, HEX, Pulse Chain. I'm super bullish on the market right now, guys. I saw my portfolio dip 50% earlier a few months ago, stayed strong, and I see things continuing to move upwards. And I believe that we're actually going to get newer highs, okay? Newer highs. So new all-time highs. I'm super bullish. It's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Cryptocurrency can always go to zero. I don't believe so, but it can, just like any stock or any investment. So if you guys want the best bonuses in crypto as well for the multiple exchanges, if you trade or just looking to make an investment, I have the best bonuses down below. The indicator software Lux Algo, I have the links below. And if you're a Hexican, not a Hexicant, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate all the love I'm getting on the channel. like I said, stay bullish. And until next time, see you in the next video.